Hey, I'm here today with this wine opener to demonstrate, and we'll see how it works together. I did ask for a free sample from the company in exchange for an honest review, and the way I keep it honest is I try everything on camera for the first time together. So we'll see how simple it is to use and if it works well. So if you would like, you can pause and read any of these instructions, but that is the entirety of the instructions that came with it. I really like this because it came with not only the opener, which we'll demonstrate in a minute, came with a foil cutter and a vacuum sealer and an aerator. And actually the thing I'm most excited about is probably the vacuum sealer, because if you look before I put it on there, it's actually got a little dial that you can turn. There's a mark there, and you turn the dial to whatever the date of the month is that you opened it. So you can see, you'll be able to see, oh, I opened this, 2 days ago, 6 days ago, whatever, and know if your wine is probably still good or not. So we're gonna open this bottle of wine here. Start with our little foil cutter. You can see the blades right inside of there. So you just pinch is what it says to do, and turn, and boom, okay, our foil came off. So there's our nice little clean foil, which is great. So you can see the cork is now exposed. So this came most of the way charged. It did come with a USB-C type charging cable. You can see that's where you charge it. And when I plugged it in, it actually there's little dots up here that show you how long it's charged. And it was 3/4 of the way charged. So the last dot was blinking, and that's the charge. There's also a reset button here, which will back the cork out of the opener if need be. But here's our little button we're gonna push. So all you do is line it up right over the wine bottle, it says. Make sure it's centered and kind of straight. I'm gonna push the button and kind of just push down. Oops, hold the bottle. And it's backing it out now. So it was super simple. And now it's gonna spit it out here. I didn't have to push anything for that, but I will hold on. Oh, I thought I'd have to hold on to the cork. That's cool. It takes it all the way out without, I thought I was gonna have to hold on to the cork in order to kind of torque it so that it could counter twist, but it just took the whole thing cleanly off. Look at that. That's awesome. So, all right, that worked beautifully. There's my nice open bottle with my nice clean foil cut. And so we do have our little vacuum pump here. You can see there's the vacuum mechanism there. So we'll go ahead and put it over. Fits nicely. This is just like a regular standard size bottle of wine. I didn't get anything special. And we'll pump that until, so I wonder if it turns. So it's a little harder to turn. I would say to go ahead and turn it to your date before. So I don't know what today is. I think the 17th. I'll turn it to 17 because it's kind of hard to turn after you've vacuum sealed it, which makes sense. So we'll go ahead and pump that. And it didn't really need that many pumps because the thing is really full. So it does say to store it. You don't want to tilt it back again like you'd keep it on a wine rack. You want to keep it upright after you've done this because this is not meant to hold the pressure of the wine like that. But vacuum sealed pretty quickly. And so you wiggle it to get it off, and you can feel the vacuum release. So it was a pretty good seal there from what I can tell. Obviously, this is the first time I've tried it. I can't tell you if that worked for days on end, but it was a pretty tight seal. I've used things like this before. So we will try now the aerator. Put that down in there, and let me get a glass. It won't be a wine glass, but we'll get a glass so we can see if the aerator works or if it's spilly. So let's have a look. All right, it's a nice pour right there. I don't see any dripping happening there. All right, and it just went back down in there. Yeah, there's not even a little drop or anything. So that seals really nicely there. So anyway, hopefully that helps you decide if this is a good product for you. I'm actually very impressed. That was my first time using it. I'm very impressed by it. Really excited to have it. And so hopefully that helps you decide. Like I said, I do earn from qualifying purchases, full disclosure, but that's why I test everything on camera the first time so that there's nothing to hide. Hopefully that helps you decide if this is for you or not.